Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Kaylana here. I'm actually on my way to church, so I'm running a little bit late. Actually, I am late. Service already started, so I'm on my way. But this morning, um, I went to pick my hours on Instacart for next week, just like we always do on Sunday mornings, if you have early access, and it was a bit of a challenge. And some people got their hours okay, but the reason why it was a challenge is because the app kept glitching, and there were a lot of glitches in the app. It would keep resetting itself. I would try to pick my hours and I couldn't. But I mean, I was able to get some decent hours for next week. I mean, enough to keep my early access. And so, and then like I was texting a friend of mine who is a shopper here in the Orlando area, and she said that she had the same issue, and she's always having that same issue every time she tries to pick her hours. And I've noticed that, I don't know if it's with certain types of phones or phone carriers, cell phone providers, if they have issues with the phone, but I mean, I don't know. But then I was a little disappointed, but after a while I sat back and I said to myself, I said, you know what, this is stressing me out, because it's like, my thing is, when you have a job and when you work somewhere, you shouldn't have to be stressed out about, worrying about if you have a job the next day or if you have enough hours. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like that's how it is with these app companies, just Instacart and stuff like that. I don't think it's like that with Shipped, but I know it's like that with this company. And the reason why I say that is because there should be no reason to have to worry about if I'm going to be able to work the next day, if I have enough hours to work, or if I have enough hours to pay my bills, stuff like that. And I just see, and I posted in the group, a Facebook group, I said, hey, did anybody have any problems getting their hours? Everybody's like, no, everything was good. And so I was like, okay, cool. But then at the same time, everybody didn't have the same issue that I did. And so I realized that some people were able to get their hours and some weren't. But then I was sitting there to just eat my breakfast, and I'm like, this is too stressful. And especially on a Sunday, like I'm getting ready to go to church, like I don't want to have to be worrying about trying to pick my hours for, to work. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And the more I thought about it as I was getting ready this morning, to me, doing this and having to worry about if I'm going to have hours for the next week it's just way too stressful for me. And especially for those that, like, I was reading this girl's post in Facebook this morning, and she was talking about how, she just got a new apartment or something, and before, like, because it's her and two of her girls that are twins or something, and she was saying like how, she was able to afford it because she's doing Instacart full time, right? And so now that they've been cutting hours, well, not cutting hours, but like she can't get the hours that she wants because they've hired too many people. There's so many glitches in the app, and she can't. And so she's like, what am I gonna do? Like, I just got this place, and I want to make sure that I have a place for me and my girls, and so stuff like that. And I really don't think that the people that work in human resources, if there is one, or the CEO is even thinking about our best interest, especially for those of us that have children. And if they have not shown any improvements in that now, I highly doubt that they'll do it anytime soon. Not that they won't. And so I just want to get on here just to say this morning that some things in life, if you have no control over, just don't let it stress you out. Because I just see that even getting in some of these groups, that's all that we basically get in there to do is just complain, and not necessarily in a negative way, but just to vent and to say how we feel. Because I see how Instacart has changed over the months, and things just aren't the same like they used to be, and how they hire so many young people. And my friend, she texted me this morning, and we were talking about it, and she was like, yeah, I've seen that. Like, they've been hiring a lot of young kids, like college looking people. And my thing is, you're not going to necessarily get rich by doing this. Like, you're not. I think maybe on the ride, I apologize. My connection is not, I'm in a bad area. If y'all can see me, let me know. I gotta keep my eyes. So guys, so like I was thinking, like I was just saying, like how, you know, some of the CEOs of companies, I mean, I'm sure like they have their days where they get worried about stuff and whatever, but I know that they're not stressed out like that. Like, I don't think that they're worried about, you know, oh my gosh, you know, am I going to get paid tomorrow? You know, am I going to, you know, have to worry about working extra hours? No. And my thing is, you know, their focus is on the bottom line, making sure that money keeps coming in. And so, I was not angry. Like, normally, if I wasn't able to get enough hours or pick whatever, I would have been angry about it. But this morning, I wasn't. And I know that God says that he will give you a peace that surpasses all of your understanding. And to me, like, I've been praying for like a way out. Not that I want to leave Instacart right away, but I just want a different avenue. And even driving for Uber last night, it was pretty nice, but I know that that's not going to be my forever. And some people do drive for rideshare full time, and that's cool. But I'm just here to say, you know, some of this stuff isn't even worth stressing out over. And this morning I posted in some of the groups that, you know, like I was saying that, you know, we're not working and we're not making like, you know, six figures. This is like this type of work, you're not going to get rich off of it. And I think that it's good for those that are in transition. Somebody said, thank you for your videos. They've helped me a lot. You're welcome. Bless you. And I think that for those of us that are in transition, like for me, I worked in healthcare. And so I came from out of that. And then I started doing this. And so the money was way better. Like the money was way better, like doing Instacart and stuff. But I just feel like sometimes it's hard to even get decent hours. And even like, you know, I'm able to be on different platforms. It works sometimes, but definitely like the wear and tear in your car is crazy. And so I just don't want to like keep going on and on about it, because I know that Instacart is going to keep doing what they do, and these ride sharing companies are going to keep doing what they do, and you know, keep posting it in different groups and keep talking about it isn't going to fix the problem. Somebody said everything comes into our life for a reason and for a lifetime. Something about your season. I didn't get that last part. Somebody just said something. And so I just feel like, you know, y'all, it's just some stuff is not even worth the stress. Like, I don't know, like I just refuse to stress myself out about anything that's not even resembling my purpose. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why, like, I don't want to keep going on about it. I think it's good to address issues with these companies. If something is wrong, if something is off, if they're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, if they could, you know, have better improvements, like, I definitely agree with that. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to be worrying about it like every 5 seconds, because it's just, to me, it just robs you of your joy. And that's kind of like how it's been with me. Like, I just feel like, you know, it's just been too stressful. And so that's one of the reasons why I had kind of like ventured out from doing rideshare full time, and then I started to do Instacart and stuff like that. But now I'm starting to see how things have changed, and so, but it's really no big deal now. And so I think that some people just want to get together collectively, not to try to fix the issue or try to help, but just want to just keep complaining about it. And to me, that's stressful. And I'm so grateful that I was able to help people, you know, even start working for them. I have a couple of groups, but I just kind of feel like it's starting to drain me. Like, you know, I see people have these Instacart groups and these Uber groups and whatever. And I think that some people only just start some of this stuff just to get people all riled up and to control them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that. I just want peace, you know, and I just find that doing this could be very stressful, y'all. And I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying that I just want peace right now in this season. And so I'm just going to work when I can. Whatever hours I'm able to grab, I'm just going to do that. Because we cannot change Instacart's mind when it comes to who they hire, when they hire, and how they hire. And so Joanne, no, not yet. And so right now I'm just I'm focusing on the big picture, and I have some big projects that I've been working on, and I kind of stopped doing that because I've been busy doing this. And I mean, I have a TV network that I'm working on, excuse me, and I have people that have been trying to submit their content, but I've been so busy doing this. And so I want to have multiple streams of income, and Instacart has been great. Good morning, Jessica, bless you, how you doing? And so right now, y'all, I feel like there's going to be like a shift that's going to take place. And I don't believe it's just going to be in my life. I believe it's going to be in some of your lives too. Because I think that anything that takes up too much of your time, anything that robs you of your joy, anything that tries to steal your destiny is not of God. And I'm seeing that how things have changed within the company. And I'm seeing like how I've been so deeply rooted in just working. Like I work like 12 hours a day usually. And my body has become so tired. And I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're, I don't know, 21 or 18 or 50. Like, you know, when you work a lot, you get tired. And so now I'm just working on shifting out. And so just working when I can. Because like today's Sunday. Like I'm almost at church right now. Like I'm running so late, y'all. Oh my God. I'm like almost 30 minutes late. And like just shifting out and doing something else. But I have to wait. Like, you know, like some people just quit jobs and like they leave and have like no plan of action. And so what I'm doing is like I'm actually working on a plan of action, and just whenever I can do Instacart, great. And when I can't, or when I'm not able to, then I do something else. And so like I want to make sure that I use my time wisely, and not be worried and stressed out over stuff, because things in life, they happen. There are things that are going to happen that we have no control over, you know. And I just don't want y'all to be worried about this, because I mean I see people, oh my gosh, like people email me and they send me messages on my videos and stuff, and they're worried about picking hours, and there's so much going on. And honestly, y'all, like there's very little you can do about that, you know. And trust me, like it happens to me often. I mean, like I'm still able to get the hours that I want sometimes, but it's not, lately hasn't been the same. And so sometimes it happens, and I refuse to sit up here and believe like there's a glitch. I think that I mean, I don't know, like I just think that, you know, everything isn't what it seems to be. And I kind of feel like Instacart wants to hire like, or like keep those that are very young and very, you know, I guess vital, you know, those that are able to move around and stuff. But like I said, y'all, that ain't my problem. And so what I've learned and what I'm learning is that not to make other people's problem my problem. And I'm not going to. But as long as I'm doing this, I just pray that there's still a blessing to y'all, because I'm not going to be doing this forever. Like I'm not. And so however long God has me to do this, it'll be cool. But I'm not going to like always point out what's wrong, but I will let you guys know the pros and cons of doing this. And so like I said, y'all, don't stress out. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill, and definitely don't make other people's problem your problem, because people do what they do. The companies, they do what they do. And ultimately it can drain you. So just focus on transitioning out, if that's what you want to do, and doing something better. And honestly, like don't feel like you're not able to be an entrepreneur. Don't feel like you're not able to make money for yourself, because you can. And I know we're living in tough times, but there are still people out there that have their own businesses and they're doing just fine. So I gotta go. I'm at church, y'all. God bless you.